Wrestling fans, guys, when we think about everything that the WWE gave to us last week coming out of Money in the Bank, when we think of everything from top to bottom that the WWE gave to us last week, Seth Rollins no longer the IC champion. Dolph Ziggler is. Glorious, fantastic, extraordinary Rusev Day last Tuesday as he is going to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy in a program for the U.S. Championship. Multi-man matchup to determine who's going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam at Extreme Rules. We will see that multi-man match. All of that, plus Sasha Banks and Bayley at each other's throats again. Sasha Banks doesn't want to be Bayley's friend. When we think of all these major things that are happening on Monday Night Raw, Ronda Rousey being gone as well, taken off TV for putting Alexa Bliss through a table and beating up Kurt Angle. We just have to ask WWE one thing. Now what? Now what, WWE? You've laid all this groundwork for us. Going into Extreme Rules and mowing our way towards SummerSlam in just a couple months. So now what? Are you going to take Seth Rollins, who undoubtedly has been the hottest, best thing on Monday Night Raw, and insert him into the Universal Championship title picture? Are you going to do that? Or are you going to continue this Intercontinental Championship path with him and Dolph Ziggler going into Extreme Rules? Are you going to at least put him in the big multi-man matchup? If you put him in the multi-man match, you would at least give us some sense of, okay, it's not a guaranteed that the Roman Empire is going to win, because out of everybody else that is going to be in that matchup, there's no doubt in my mind that Roman Reigns is going to win. Bobby Lashley is not going to face Brock Lesnar. Finn Balor isn't. Elias isn't. Glorious Bobby Roode isn't. None of them will. Roman Reigns is the only one, unless you stick Seth Rollins in there. Hands down. Now, what about Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy? This is something that a lot of fans have either praised or looked down on. So WWE, now what? What are you going to do with this? Because in some sense, you can see it as you're doing the same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura that you did with the modern day Raja Jinder Mahal, in which Jinder Mahal was WWE champion. He lost it and went straight to the United States Championship picture. Shinsuke Nakamura didn't capture the title, and now he's right into the United States Championship picture. Now, here's the difference. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Shinsuke Nakamura will make a much better champion, no matter which championship it is, than Jinder Mahal. So WWE, now what? What had better happen is Nakamura get the championship and then defend it very well. Not have just all low blows. And then move on and get the WWE Championship. We all get it. AJ Styles did not lose the title because he's on the cover of 2K19. We get it, WWE. But speaking of the WWE Championship, what are you going to do now, WWE? We have a Rusev Day written all over Extreme Rules for their big marquee matchup for SmackDown. What are you going to do? Are you going to attempt to make Rusev this big, monstrous heel, which he will be the heel in the rivalry, but that will not stop the fans from chanting Rusev Day and getting behind Rusev in a positive fashion. Mark my words right now. It won't. Or are you going to let this grow organically between these two superstars? Let the rivalry grow and groom organically between the two superstars for the championship. Give Rusev an actual good rivalry for the championship. We all know this isn't going to last past Extreme Rules more than likely. Rusev Day is not something that the fans really see him being pushed into SummerSlam for that title. Just don't see it. Somebody like Samoa Joe or someone like that more than likely would be put in that spot. But Rusev Day for Extreme Rules, let this be organic. Okay, WWE, don't just shove a bunch of garbage down our throat. Okay? Sasha Banks and Bayley. Now what are you going to do? All right, WWE, now what? For months and months and months, they're at each other's throats, then they're friends. Then they're at each other's throats, then they're friends. Then they're friends at each other's throats. In tag matches, it's just back and forth, flip-flopping. Now, all of a sudden, Sasha Banks doesn't want to be Bayley's friend. All right, WWE, now what? What are you going to do? Are you going to let this rivalry grow, let them knock each other to pieces, throw them into the lockers, hit each other on tables, do all this kind of stuff like you did in the weeks past? There was an episode of Monday Night Raw when they were at each other's throats that they slammed each other in the lockers and was fighting all over the table and all different types of stuff? Are you going to deliver more of that kind of stuff? Or are they just going to forget all this stuff happened? They're going to try to get back on the same page, and you're going to give us more tag team matches with the Riot Squad. And then, poof, it never happened. I hope it's my first idea, because that build, that story would lead to a good matchup at a SummerSlam, not Extreme Rules. Not Extreme Rules. Let that build and groom and grow past Extreme Rules, the entire storyline, until it gets in the Barclays Center. That would make for a great matchup for those wrestling fans. It would. Now, as far as the big multi-man matchup is concerned, WWE, you couldn't have picked any two worse superstars to get us invested in this match. The Bobby Lashley, vanilla Bobby Lashley, and the Roman Empire, Roman Reigns. The first two you named to get us invested in the multi-man match for the Universal Championship #1 contender spot. Give me a break. If this is what's supposed to get me invested in this contest, then I don't even want to tune into it. I don't. And to be perfectly honest with you, if Bobby Lashley wins, which I don't see happening, it's either Reigns or Rollins, and whoever wins this will face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and whoever is the winner out of that match will drop it to Braun Strowman at SummerSlam. But if Bobby Lashley was the one to win at Extreme Rules and face Brock Lesnar, you might as well forget it. I would not even watch that Universal Championship match. That match would be just as boring as a Reigns Lesnar match. No interest in it. None. Bobby Lashley, I'm sure, did great stuff at Impact. But since he's been in the WWE, all they've really had him do is get ridiculed and made fun of by Sami Zayn, and then have Sami Zayn get squashed by him in those little bitty tag team matches they had being teamed up with Braun Strowman. That's it. No interest right there. So, with all this being said, WWE, I got one question for you. Now what? What are you going to do from here? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. What kind of direction do you want all these rivalries to go? let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and I will soon be getting Twitch as well. At 2007 Webby. Much appreciated. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.